Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your October 1st to your October 15th general reading. I have already pre-shuffled your cards and I've laid them out. Okay, there's two different situations that are going on in your spread for the first 2 weeks of October. Okay, some of this could be starting now. I am recording this at the end of September. Energy is fluent. Some of you guys, this may carry out past the 2 weeks. Okay, um, underlying your reading, you have Knight of Fire. It talks about a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence and to think things through carefully. Okay, that's your underlying energy. Central to your reading is life experience. Okay, there's been a significant life event for some of you, and it's really like a powerful revelation that leads to change, and it's telling you it's time to spread your wings and fly. So the rest of the cards in your reading, you have Queen of Earth, Seven of Air, Knight of Fire, sorry, King of Fire, 15 Eagle, Major Arcana, 16 Major Arcana, and then you have Seven of Fire, Nine of Earth, Five of Air, and Page of Water. Okay, so there's a couple different things coming in. For some of you, there's a particular situation that is going on for you right now, where it needs your immediate attention. There are plans that need revision, okay? There's something that you need to think through very carefully, okay? You also have Five of Air, which talks about an unwise choice in learning what you can from a situation and to review everyone's motives. So, for the most part, this does involve other people or another person. And right now, you're feeling trapped, a false sense of entrapment. You're being overly focused on material things, or you have negative or fear-based thoughts. But there's definitely some situation that you need to deal with at this time. Um, I feel like it's a very uncomfortable situation for you. Obviously, it's not an easy decision, or you have made not such a good decision with something in the past, okay? And the angels are telling you it's time to look at things differently and review other people's motives. They're encouraging you to defend your beliefs and your decisions and to stand your ground, all right, and to choose your battles wisely. This could have to do with love or it could have to do with finances, okay? But that's one situation that I see playing out, but they are trying to bring your attention to the fact that time is of the essence right now. There's something that really is requiring you to have to act, okay? Um, and it has been brought on by some particular life experience that I think you probably have been going through for the last few months, if not up to a year, and you're feeling trapped in the situation. But they're telling you you need to make some different choices, you need to make some revisions, that there's a lot more that's going on than what you can see right now, but to definitely stand up for what you believe in. The other scenario that I see playing out for some of my Scorpios is there's a life experience that provided some type of revelation for you, okay, that leads to change and that it's time to act on that. All right. And this has to do with some type of direction that you want to go in. And what I'm hearing is it's the time now to go in this direction. And it has to do with some type of self employment, maybe starting your own business, a project, something along those lines. And with the Nine of Earth here, it's very positive that if you do go in that direction, that it's going to be successful. You not only have the Nine of Earth, but you have the King of Earth, which talks about a successful time, and it talks about confidently accept opportunities you're offered, and you have the Midas touch. The Midas touch means whatever it is that you're trying to create is going to manifest for you, okay? And I could tell that you are trying to create something because you have Queen of Earth here as well. Okay, so the Earth, they're the pentacles in the traditional tarot, so it's all about job, career, money, home, finances, anything like that that's tangible to you. So there's something you're really trying to create, and this decision for you to create this has actually been brought on by a significant life event, something in your past may not have worked out the way you wanted it to work out, or something in your life may have been turned upside down at some point. And it really more was like a revelation for you. It was the universe coming in, stepping in, and kind of taking all these things away from you, saying, look, you don't realize it, but your inner desires, this is not what you wanted. This is not what's making you happy. you're not fulfilled, and you're not living a meaningful life. If anything, you're probably living very stressed and overwhelmed and burning yourself out. So the universe kind of steps in, the divine, God, whoever it is that you believe in, and it'll come in, and it will take those things out of your life. That is probably the revelation for you, that there's something that you realize during that process, um, and it leads to change for you. And your angels are saying, take this life experience and move on. And for many of you, this is you going in a direction that you feel is going to be new, bring new beginnings and happiness and fulfillment in your life, and a lot of meaning and purpose. And that's going to be something that you've probably wanted to do for a long time. That's why it speaks of self-employment. So if this is something you've been considering, this is a new beginning for you, and it does talk about it being very successful. Okay, and what they're saying is that the time is now. That's the message that I'm getting for you. The time is now to do this and to keep going, um, and not to fall into the negative based thoughts about it. Okay, and not to be focused on the outcome of the monetary aspects. Just take the necessary steps, because things don't just unfold overnight all the time for us. It usually takes a while, and I tell people it's in the process of all this happening that there's something more being done that you don't see. And usually that process is within yourself, who you're becoming at a self mastery level to do this. But you got to go through that process and everything to get to that point. So just enjoy the process, okay? And don't lose sight of what's actually happening to you during this process. Some of you guys have a new person that's entering your life. It's a relationship or a new phase. If you're in a relationship, it heightens, okay? And some of you at this time, you're going to have heightened psychic abilities because you have Page of Water here. So if this is a successful self-employment, and maybe it's not going the way you wanted it to go, or not manifesting as quickly, try to tune in and ask for some answers and guidance. Okay, you can ask the angels, you can ask the universe, you can ask the divine. Okay, what are your next steps? Because Seven of Air does talk about plans that need revision also. Okay, but I wouldn't say just let it go, because you have Queen of Earth and King of Earth. This talks about a successful time. This talks about successful self-employment. Maybe some of you guys aren't seeing how you can make this happen for yourself, and that's why it's a false sense of entrapment. So it really is about changing those limited beliefs that you have, and taking the limitations off yourself and tapping into your complete full potential. So, like I said, it's a very good reading. Okay, like I said, I do see two distinct messages, and for some of you guys that are trying to have your own business or creating projects, because you are in a creative part, and I can tell you almost every reading has the Queen of Earth in it. There are so many people and so many signs that are trying to create something different in their lives. For you, Scorpio, it was brought on by in a life experience. So, and they're telling you this is the time for you to do that. If you're not sure what your next steps are to move this thing forward, to use that inner guidance. That's what your psychic abilities are. You could be getting messages in your dreams. You could be seeing synchronicities around you. You could be seeing angel messages, and your intuition. Really rely on your intuition. Okay. For the other message that came through, about having an unwise choice or decision, or feeling trapped, or needing to take some action, heed to that advice. Okay. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs, but there's something going on in your life that it requires your attention, and the angels are probably trying to get your attention to see it. Okay. It looks like it's something that's very significant, but it's also something, like I said, time is of the essence for you. So you got to start addressing this issue of whatever it is for you. I'm going to pull a few tarot cards for you. Let's see if there's any additional messages that come through for the reading. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys a few announcements. There were a few projects that I've been working on for the last few months. That's why I wasn't on my channel recording. So I'll let you know what those projects were, because I did link them to the channel. All right, Scorpio, 3 cards. Okay, this one wants to fall out. This is a conflict with others. Okay, 5 of Wands. There's definitely some conflicts with others, and they're usually egotistic conflicts. Okay, it's battling others, people's egos that you're battling. And I always say too with that card, sometimes that internal conflict or battle is with yourself. So for some of you, it could be what starting this, self employment that you want, or this business or something. Then you have the Magician. Yeah, it's you've realized what you wanted in your life, and you're going to take those action steps now to make that manifest for you. And then you have a Temperance. Okay, so the guidance of this card is it's about taking the middle path, really. It's taking the necessary steps and actions on this path to create what you want. And the Magician just confirms that this is the time. You have everything you need to create what you want. And what I'm hearing is to remind you that you create your reality. You get to create what you want with it. Okay, it's up to you, but it does require your effort and your action. Wherever you put your intention and energy is what is going to manifest. And this is about doing things in balance and moderation with Temperance. This is a major arcana card too. But I think for some of you, you're going to get past this internal conflict, or it could be conflict with others because you want to go in this new direction and manifest this, and maybe people don't agree with it because it's different or it's new. But for the most part, with the rest of your cards, I want to say this may be, like I said, just internal about going in this direction, because you may not feel very certain or sure about this beginning, but the angels are telling you it's positive, and get away from the negative or fear-based thoughts, okay? Because if you're trying to manifest from negative or fear-based thoughts, you'll just manifest more negativity and fear into your life. So like I said, Temperance is about balancing those emotions as you create this reality, bringing them into alignment with you as you create. Align with who you are and what you're trying to create, and the universe will come in and support you, and you'll see the successful self-employment. You'll see the successful time and the opportunities that come your way. I'm going to pull one more card from the angel messages deck and just see if there's any last guidance that the angels want to give you for this reading. It's going to be an interesting month for you. Like I said, and some of you guys do have new love coming in, or if you're in a relationship, it says that it does heighten to a new phase for you. So I'm happy for a lot of you who do have love coming in or are in love already. Let's see, one more card for Scorpio. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Okay, Scorpio, what do you have? Okay, you have Isaiah, and this card talks about it's a good time to give birth to new ideals and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Okay, so yeah, this is a big time for you right now, Scorpio, with this life experience that has triggered you to want to do something different. And it's going to be different for everybody, but if you're having a hard time or difficult, you could always call on the angels. They're always there waiting to guide you, but they won't just act. They only act on your behalf if you call them in. So you can call on this particular angel if you find that you need protection or guidance during these changes. But changes are never easy. It causes us to come out of our comfort zones, and it's very hard to do. Or, like I said, a lot of times it's just limited beliefs that we have. We put limitations on ourselves, and you're being encouraged not to do that and to release it, because when it says you have the Midas touch, that means you can create whatever you want right now, and it's going to be successful. And you have the Magician telling you, create your own reality. You have everything you have. If it's happiness, joy, peace, abundance, prosperity, harmony, whatever it is that you want to create and bring into your life. And I think many of you guys recognized what you wanted to bring into your life by this life experience that you had. Okay, it was a revelation to you. It kind of woke you up that maybe I don't want this. I'm not happy with that. This is what I want. They're telling you you have the power to create it. Okay, so you can create this. All right, Scorpio, that's your reading for October 1st to October 15th. Just a few announcements of a couple of the projects that I did work on the last several months as I redid my website, and you can find that link in the description box below. On there has my services, my prices. You can pay through the website as well, but it also has a blog tab on there now. I did start blogging and putting information up for people who are going through this process and wanting a new beginning and creating a new beginning. So I started talking about that a little bit on there because it seems like a lot of people are experiencing this. A lot of people that I've read for in the last year are all experiencing some type of nudge to go in a new direction and on a new path with their life. So I put some information that's relevant to that on there. Also, in the description box below, I have my Facebook link on there for Divinity Path. If you want to go on and join, what I post on there is anytime that I run promotions or sales on my services, I will post it in the Facebook page. But I also post the most recent blog post that I put on. So you'll see the updated topics and you can go right to my website and see them as well. And each month with the Facebook page, anyone that joins, I will pick one winner each month. I'll pull your name and you'll win a free reading from me, and I'll post your name on there and I'll get your contact information so I can do the free reading. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed the reading. As always, let me know if it resonated with you. I always enjoy hearing from you guys, and I will see you guys shortly for your mid October reads.